try one of these. Wait, where's my run? Oh shit, it's one of these things. I see. This is a really short one, I feel like, so maybe it is doable, but I definitely messed up. So we have to restart. We'll just see how close we get. I might make it. Oh shit, I did clear it. Hot damn. That's cool. Just a gold plate. I was kind of hoping they would give us like unique, you know, better items, I should say. Maybe they do for some of the other ones. Treat this one, we had to be like smart about when we go. The stealth extract. I don't want to do that. Okay. Whatever. Still on chapter 4. We're going to try to make some progress today, story-wise. Okay, if I remember correctly, there's a buzz word thingy, chatter thingy right around the corner, so check that out. What's that? No, I wasn't. Why, what? I mean, I just didn't start. I mean... What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the weird thing. But I was running like a few minutes late. I don't know how to read this stuff. Let's double check that it's the right area. Good. Is there a way we can get up there? Wait, is it the sewer? Oh my god. Let's look at more stuff around ground level. Oh, that looks...
Coming from this way.
Looks like this guy's bugged then.
Here we go.
Oh, no shit. That's awesome. Now we have to catch this. We've been practicing all day yesterday and the day before. Not practicing, just trying to acquire all the items. Bummer. That's not good. I guess we could just scoot it forward, but I'm sure on this next one we'll at least pick it up. And when you pick it up, who knows where it's going to go. See what I mean? I did not like that. It fell over to the left. It's not good. See if we can somehow grab the belly. I just wanted to kind of scoot it over. But... I'm too far to the left. Go far enough that time. Hopefully we don't push it the other way. We did. It's not good. Not good at all. Kind of brought it back to where it was, but gotta do that a couple more times. Then we can nudge it. If we can kind of position it behind the hole, then we can nudge it forward like we did those other hard to get ones. Or left again. Same thing's gonna happen like last time. Oh, maybe not. No, that was helpful. That was helpful. Minor, but helpful. No, that didn't work out well. That's bad. Even though I feel like I was really good position. Must have been too far back. That's why we kind of pushed it forward. I wonder if now is a good time to start pushing it forward. Oh, this is good. Oh yeah, that was great. Now let's push it forward. Excellent. Almost. Almost. Oh, it's gonna go. Is it moving or is it not moving? It's moving. It's dropping. And Shibuya. Awesome.
Excuse me.
Trying to be a pervert? He's trying to be a pervert. You know, these are usually won by girls, yep. Or given to girls, or whatever. Oh, maybe he knew that. Oh, that's fucked up. Now he's gonna be upset with us.
Hmm?
Oh. Oh, let me guess. You want to give it to that girl who was looking for it in the machine, don't you? How'd you know? Yeah, this is making sense now. Bug toy she's been trying to win so you could snoop out on her at home, right?
No way.
You're busted. Might as well fess up. But, god damn it. You pull out a knife. Apparently he's doing this the hard way. Let's take this outside. Pull out a knife. He did. Jesus.
You wish you hadn't. Come on, here we go. Hey.
Yes, more of the illegal detective agency.
I see.
30 years old. A mask? A guy wearing a mask? He was okay with buying something from it? That's... I would stay away from people with masks. I guess it depends on the mask. Ooh, nice, it's a new one. No, we already got that one. Let's leave. We have to go back to Kamurocho to progress the quest, main story, but I noticed there was a couple side things in the town here. Oh, fuck it. What the fuck? Oh, not more Kappa finding stuff. I had to look up where those were.
Hey!
Big statue, bitch. Oh, damn. Oof. Legend of the Flashing Cup.
Excuse me. Yagami.
Fuck.
Yep. Excuse me.
And they give us opportunity to back out now. They're like, okay, still in for this?
I see. Yep.
So we'll just keep our eyes open, but the Kappa statue thing, not at the top of my list. Not even on the list. Last time I remember it was very rewarding financially. Motherfucker. Oh, nice. The other guy was standing there. Well, that's what I figured he was, but I threw him that way, but yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Starving. I'm starting to feel it. Pretty tasty, thanks.
Pretty tasty, thanks. Hey Tess. What's up? The game's basically shovelware already at this. This is a side case. I think it was something to do with I don't know. There was 2 side quests we got. There was one of them that had to do with an author. Maybe that's this one.
Excuse me.
What are you up to, Tess? How you doing?
Eh?
Babylon, please don't tell me you tracked him down.
No.
Flight of the Game Creator. Fair amount. Work for a game company, right? Which one was that? I'm a developer for God Tier Games. Isn't that a little high and mighty company name? A developer? Yes. Game companies are generally divided between publishers and developers. This side quest is gonna give us some, I should kind of trivia, just info in game development. Just woke up. I made pea soup and coffee, and I'm vibing. In the game I just ordered some tomato soup and coffee, and yeah, that's great. I'm okay. Publishers are the ones who handle the physical painting, printings, or digital releases of games. They also do the marketing, event planning, those sort of things. What are you barking at, boob? Oh, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Talking about? Okay. Hi, guys. Sometimes we react to publishers with project proposals, while other times publishers come to us with specific work.
I see.
I feel like I kind of just woke up, even though I don't think I've been awake for almost 3 hours now. Didn't know it was divided like that. Some companies actually have different branches that cover both. God Tier only develops. Since we're such a small small outfit, we've got just over 100 staffers.
Hi.
Broke me very. Oh no, the director turned in the game to be published before it was ready. Now everyone's in a bit of a panic. Eesh, sounds rough. This is our director, Ryuichi Shinama. Okay. It looks like a jerk. So this is who I'm supposed to find. This is a funny one.
Hi.
Hello, Amber. How's it going?
Hi. I see.
Emotionally unstable, this director? Well, he seems to be a hothead, and he was ready to just turn in the project before he was ready.
Hi.
I'm okay. It's one of those days. You know, I don't have a headache. I don't, and actually, I shouldn't say that's cleared up, but like I've been feeling pretty good these past few days. It lingered for a while, but just yeah. Oh, it's the first time it happened. This time he got really serious about it. Apparently, he made a spy game a long time ago. Used what he learned during his research to disappear. Some of these side quests are really long.
Hi.
We'll probably focus the main story after this. At least for a little bit. Rookie developer. Got a situation. Babylon producer. Stormed the office over the delayed months. Oh shit, I clicked it too quick. I'm serious, it's real bad. He was screaming, "Where's Shinonoma? Shinonomi. Shinonomi." Over and over. Where is Shinonomi? He looked like he might pop a gasket any second. Alright. Kick open the door. I wish you could kick open more doors. Although I'm pretty sure that was a glass door, and if I would have kicked that open, that glass might have shattered. That would have been something. Gold plate. That was the same reward. I found this literally just trash on the ground was the same reward as one of those gauntlet challenges that we just did prior to this. Like, that's a bit of a bummer. I feel like the gauntlet should be a little bit more rewarding. So we're heading to Kamurocho. I just gotta find a taxi. That's where we have to go to continue the... Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, that's the game director one. Yeah. Okay, we just need to find a taxi. Okay, we go straight and around, or we go turn around backwards and go around. Either way, we're going to the same destination. So we have to go back to the scene of the crime, meet our friend. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys, I'm not really in the mood, per se. Can we just make this quick?
Really, guys?
someone that was about to chase us. My god. Camarocho, here we go. We'll probably have a shorter stream today. Today, Wednesday? That's cool.
What's up, Kaito-san? Something wrong?
Call me crazy, but doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
What the hell? Kaito's senses tingling or something?
I like Kaido's shirts.
Maybe they
I wish I had some shirts like
no
that.
point trying to explain shit that doesn't
I
make
bet
sense.
is that silk? Ooh, I bet that is a
I need to go talk to
a
Saru-san
nice
before the interview.
shirt. I like it a lot. Yeah, Jess, that's a nice way to look at it.
Let's hit it.
Nice shirt. Where do you think he buys those? Look at that. Look at the sequins. Oh, man. Kaido, do you mind if we feel your shirt? Your fabric? Oh, look at the... Oh, hey, don't move too much, pal. Oh, wow. Look at the detail, guys. What the fuck? No, get out of the face. Guys, you can actually look... You can see the... If he stops, you know, hobbling, it seems like you can actually see... I don't know how to explain it. Like, the lines between the linen and... I don't know. Whatever the hell. I feel like they put a lot of effort into... Yeah. Yeah, that looks really good. That's interesting. All right. Nice shirt. Sorry, kid. Oh, no. Who's got a little kitty problem? How many are there? 2? Just 2? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Hey, little kitty cats. What are your names? Oh, look at this one. That's a cute one. Hey there, kitty. Nice to meet you. I don't want to just call you kitty all the time. I should give you a name.
A name, huh?
Oh, fucking Snowball for sure. Look at how white, pretty white it is. Or it's Spooky. No, I have too many cats named like Y at the end. Definitely doesn't look like a bear. Snowball for sure.
Stay safe.
Usually you want to go with your first instinct too, because this is a name we have to remember and call it by when we see it again. And I at this point I'm friends with a lot of cats. I don't want to brag or anything, but I am friends with a lot of cats. Fuck, there's 3 of them. So next time we come here, we need to bring up the relationship. But that's why we have more cat food. That's why I had to buy more cat food. I knew we'd need it. Whenever, and you know what? Maybe I do that off stream or something. But whenever we max out our relationship with the cats, they give us like a tasty item. So it's definitely worth doing it for me, at least. So, but it's kind of boring because you're just running back and forth. It's not a waste of time. It's just tedious.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Really? Huh. Maybe so.
What's going on here? It looks like people are on the look for us.
Hey, don't I know you too? You're detectives around here, ain't you?
So what?
Maybe.
You ever seen this guy before? A few years ago, he was the manager at some girls' bar nearby.
Haven't seen this guy around, or maybe I have and just forgot? I don't think so.
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
Damn right he is. Now, do you know him or not?
I don't think so.
I'm thinking. Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing running a girls' bar?
I don't
Well,
think he actually
most
ran the
people
floor or
do.
anything. All I care about is him up and vanishing out of nowhere.
Maybe not in modern
he's a
time.
missing
That's
person?
interesting. I don't
Since
know.
when?
That seems weird.
5 years
Yakuza
ago.
games, we've ran girl or hostess
disappearing
clubs.
from Kamurocho isn't that
The main
uncommon.
character, whatever you're playing.
5
There's always
years.
like that
What do you
side
really expect
stuff
to
to
find?
do. Side business,
Guy
I should
has
say.
a name? And who gave the order to find him?
Trying to be cute.
Wait, like a dragon,
We're the
they did
ones
real
asking
estate.
questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Oh man.
Who's fucking with who, asshole? You want to ask questions? You're gonna have to ask nice.
Nice or not, information has a price. It's our bread and butter, so we don't give handouts.
No handouts. That's our motto.
How about I butter your brains on the sidewalk?
Need bread and butter. Jam.
Straight to throwing punches, huh? Even the Yakuza treated people better than that.
Beach club.
Fuck off!
That's an inappropriate thing. Beach club. Oh, you know, before we fight. Time out.
Here we go.
Let's improve our crane stance so we can, you know, whoop some ass. Alright, that's a hefty amount of upgrade. Oh, I missed it. Crane stance is here. Let's do it. Certainly, yes. Oh, inverted DDT. Hey, jerk. Maybe since we're one-on-one now, we just go Tiger. Oh, ow. Ooh, he didn't want to play like that. Oh, that hurt. Boom, that was pretty cool. Made him bounce. Make him bounce. I don't know. Something like that.
Hey, what's up? That all you guys got?
Hey, what's shaking?
Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Yeah, they're a bunch of punk asses. Uh-oh, who's this? I'm already intimidated. Did you hear that laugh? Oh no.
Huh? It's Akatsu. First name Daimyo.
You know him?
I love that. That was good.
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
I don't like his jacket. Or his shirt.
Ex-Yakuza?
I like the shine
If you
of
say
Kaido's.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
Big on animal patterns, but flowers are wonderful.
This guy you're after, he was some kind of girls' bar manager here in town. I take it this manhunt is your idea?
Nah. Soma's taking point on this one. Came from one of his connections.
Look at the roots.
There's gonna
How
be a
his
big
hair.
pile
Look
of
at how
cash
cool,
if
great
whoever
detail that
finds
is,
him.
guys.
Practically all of
Obviously he dyes
Kamurocho's
his
in
hair,
on this
right?
race.
But look, you can see with the
So
roots and
is-
everything. That's so good.
He's the one in charge
So
of the
good.
arcade gang.
So good.
Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name Kazuki.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this thing?
Kaito would know all about all the bullshit rules
Yeah, he's
it
got a
takes
really
to
good
keep
character
the
model.
Yakuza running. They'll take
Yeah,
that
he's
gun
got a really
from
good
you and
character
call it
model.
the honorable
I
thing
take
to
back
do
what I
in
said
the
about his
same
shirt.
damn breath.
I do. I'm digging the whole
Kaito.
picture now. Look at the nice
In
jewelry
this
too.
new age,
Ex-Yakuza,
wouldn't you be
he's
better off joining
got that
us?
confidence.
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days. I would say, if there's someone disrespecting you, you might as well go get the jump on them. I would walk right up and stick them in the gut.
Probably would.
You wouldn't even see it coming, detective. Yeah? So don't go disrespecting me.
Yeah, this is one of the I want to know
There
Yakuza
won't be a
Like a
warning
Dragon.
next
They
time.
re-released it for PlayStation 5, but this is the first one.
Okay.
I didn't play that on
PlayStation.
PlayStation 5, so this
Did
is
he get very
this will be
far
the
in the
first
Tojo
one
clan?
that we
Nah.
of the whole
He
franchise that
may
we
have
played
had
on
the
PlayStation
potential,
5. So
but he never got to
things
make
are looking
anything
great.
with
The
it.
future looks
The whole
nice.
thing came crashing down before he got his time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board. So, now they're ex-Yakuza.
Look at the little scratch
And
underneath
along comes this
Yagumi's
gang
eye.
without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end
That's
up
all.
with
That's good.
RK,
I'm pretty sure we get
network of
beat up.
thugs.
I think
RK.
our face takes
What
as
does
we
the
take
acronym
damage.
stand for?
We take damage.
Who the hell knows? After the
And I took a
Yakuza,
little damage in that
I
fight.
guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can
There's
replace
been
the
times
Tojo
where we've
clan,
ended,
those are pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
I don't know, parts of
But
the
I
game
wouldn't say
where
they've
we're
been discriminating.
covered in blood
Civilian
and we're just
punks
so
who want
beat
quick
up.
cash are easy recruits.
I
RK's
haven't really
happy to
kind of
scoop
noticed
'em
it
up.
too much, but
Next thing
I
you know,
think
you've
that's
got an
pretty cool
asshole
detail.
army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi lately?
Yeah. As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones.
Yeah, this guy was
The
a nice
family
fella.
left him in charge of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner. I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs.
He wasn't a cool guy at
If you get a
first,
chance,
but
you oughta show up
he
there
did
every once
he
in a
did win
while.
us over on the
Nah,
last game.
Higashi. I'm
'Cause
the
he
last
was-
person in the world that guy wants to see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't get along with him, but he's not that bad, I think is what he's saying. Compared to most of the other Yakuza, like, this guy actually kind of has a heart, even though we're not friends with him, because there were some situations that went down. Let's go check on the cats. Because of that fight scene and the cutscene, that might have reset the, it reset the instance. Okay, what are we gonna name this little fuzzball?
A name, huh?
Ooh, oh my god, how could I? Oh my god, Peanut is great, but Mochi, we have yet to get anyone in. But to be honest, I don't really see a Mochi in it. But I like the name, so we're gonna go with Mochi.
Stay safe.
I could go for some Mochi. That sounds delicious. Although I could pretty much eat anything right now. Preferably something hot, not really. Nothing sweet, which that's where Mochi comes in, right? Oh, let's look around and see what we're gonna buy. Let's see if there's anything new in these shops that we don't have. Or maybe we can stock up a little bit more, because we know we're gonna have to use them. Let's buy some luxury bento combos. If we have the yen, might as well spend it. Boss light sugar. Oh, it's a coffee drink. Hand light sugar coffee on the market. Corned beef. Let's stock up on sake. Fuck it. Maybe we just end up becoming an alcoholic with some sake. I'm pretty sure it gives us a nice boost. Although we get drunk. Although when we get drunk, I don't know if that's not necessarily a bad thing in fights. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll find out. So now that we're back in Kamurocho, we haven't been here for a while. I feel like we should stop by Genja Sense. Oh, this is, yep, the law office. I swear to God, if we go there right now and something's happened to our friends, I'm gonna be so sad. I hope everyone's okay. Let's hurry there. Oh, hello. Ah. Oh, shit.
What a waste.
What a waste. Are we next to a food joint? What are we next to? Yoshinoya? Let's get some food. What's up, pal? Here to take out? Yeah, we're getting some takeout. Sorry. Actually, no, we'll probably eat it here. Beef bowl? Oh, nice. That looks so tasty. Beef bowl extra toppings? Oh my, look at this. Beef plate and kalbi. Oh my. What do we got? A salmon? A little piece of cooked salmon there? Looks cooked. Doesn't look raw. Oh, and some miso with some... Oh, what does it say? Beef... And then rice, and I'm not sure what the other... Oh, that's where the beef comes in. What is this? Ooh, it's eel. Choice eel grilled to a plump aromatic Jesus. A smelly finish with our proud sauce. The beef pork. The biggest dish, super large stamina bowl. Well, I mean, I want that miso. That sounds delicious right now. That looks interesting. Looks good. All right, let's get our food and get the hell out of here. We got our health back, and we're good to go.
Thanks.
Pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Okay. Oh, gosh. There's fighting everywhere. Maybe we can avoid them. Whoa, what the hell is this for? Beer fest? Smile burger. Oh, yo. Alright, we're right next to where we need to be. This is where those homeless people were in the first one. Or maybe that was like a dragon. I really don't remember. But this is how we would enter the sewers. Sewers are cut off in this game. No sewers in this game. Why is that, like, just there? Just trash? Are we just supposed to understand this is just... bug powder? It's like itchy powder for mosquito bites or something? Oh wait, before we go there, there's a store right on the corner. Let's see what they're selling. Oh, it's a convenience store. It's a boba. Do you have something different than the other places have? That answer would be yes. Not much different, though. Oh, we don't have any of these cat food. Hey, devil. What is up, my friend? More sushi sets? Maybe. Pork taco. Let's get a few of those. Yeah, see you later. Alright, we're going back to our office. We're in Kamurocho, and Devil, right in frickin' time, bro. We're continuing the main story, like right here. So we just came back to Kamurocho, and we found that there's just some new gangs on the streets. They're looking for some club owner, some hostess club owner. And we got in a fight with them because we weren't very polite, and they weren't polite, and that happens.
Yagami-san made
Thank God, everyone's alive.
Sorry for the wait. I ran into some typical nonsense. We good to go?
I've been good to go for a while.
Okay, well
Kara's
maybe
waiting, and so
maybe
are
we
the
would be
answers.
better off if she
First thing we'll
wasn't.
want to
Jesus.
try to get is how involved he was in Mikoshiba's murder.
Why is she so upset right
From
now?
the way it's been so far, I doubt he'll be eager to tell you.
If he won't open up, we'll have to play the trump card. Yagami-san. Ehara won't know what hit him.
I don't mind being the ace in the hole.
Are you and your ego ready then, Yagami-san?
Ah, Sorry is the best.
Well, this ain't
Talk
my
to Sorry.
Show
She's
me
the
back in the
best.
office, okay? I might even tidy the place up a bit if you're lucky.
Don't touch
Lots of
anything.
open bottles to polish off.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Oh, we're going?
Yeah, in a second.
I'll be holding down the fort here. You watch after Saori-san, please.
I would love to have Sari-san right next to us all time. Protect her with our fucking life. As long as I would rather, yeah, she was just with
you
us.
can strong arm Ahara into confessing.
I'm so worried that she's gonna die in this game.
It's a tough nut to crack.
And fucking Genja Sensei, but you know, he's old, so it would be sad, and I don't want to see him go because he's still my favorite character model. Even though the guy we just met, that was that ex Yakuza, that guy had a good character model. All right, let's get out of here. Sorry. We taking a taxi? We walk in? Where are we going? She fell in love with the wall. So, we're headed to... Oh, we're taking a taxi because we're headed to... We should get on the sidewalk. Or I think we're going to talk to the prisoner. I thought we were going to go to the crime scene again. If we're to catch up, that was rude of us. Okay, it looks like she's going to fall behind no matter what, so whatever. Yeah, this is main case. Hey. Hey. Whoa, look at these hunks and lady. Whoa, hello. Masaki, Urua, Inai, Kokuro. Look at those earrings. Oh my god. Ren, Mikado. Wow, look at that, those natural blue eyes. Look at how natural those blue eyes are on her. She's such naturally blue eyes. That's crazy. It's so real. Because it's so totally 100% natural, right? 110%. Excuse me. Fuck. Yeah, the cutscene. I don't think there was really. It wasn't too big, and I wasn't even paying that much attention. It's no biggie. Just making friends. We've been, I guess, we've been away for a little bit working those other cases. I don't know how much time that actually was. Whether it seems like since we just got back here, it's like a lot of time has passed, like months. But I don't think it's been months. Hell no. Maybe. I don't think so. The streets are filled with, a bunch of thugs. There was some guy that approached us that was ex-Yakuza, and... Did we fight him? I don't think we fought him. Fought some other guys. Tokyo Detention Center. This is where we're going. Super blue. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a stretch while I'm here, Amber, because, yeah. Hey, what is this? This is a real thing. She's a real person. These are real people. Yeah, it's crazy how blue her eyes are because in this picture it looks like her eyes are gray. Kind of white. Isn't that so crazy how they're able to just adjust their eye color? Depending on what they're wearing that day. It is amazing. Magic, X-Men powers. I wish I could have that power. I would make my eyes red or burgundy. or white. But nope, I'm just stuck with brown. Boy, they're just so talented. Yeah. This is interesting. I think my purple. That's cool. That's actually would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, if I really could choose, change my color. I don't know. I've always been a fan of orange. I like orange, and it would give it a nice little. I don't know. I kind of like orange. These people are very pretty. Okay, let's be honest. Oh boy, this is gonna get good. Here we go.
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ahara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic. No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagumi's my name, sir.
Oh, that was
In a past life, I used to work with
Oh, that was good crack.
But today, I'm at Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case.
Yeah, no, don't act like you don't know.
But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Care to tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba, you blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ahara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert.
Yeah,
I admit
pervert.
to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train.
And it felt good. He needs to sell it, right?
So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ahara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san.
Not even a
Mikoshiba
second.
died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
That's fucking. That was nice. I like that a lot. My gut tells me Ahara's guilty for sure. There's no doubt he's connected to Mikoshiba. No shit. There's no way he wouldn't. He would have known all the information from the beginning. We've known he's connected. He wouldn't have known that information if he wasn't. No one else knew it. I need to hold his attention and convince him to stay. Gotta make him understand I have more info than the police do. Or at least, somehow, you know, I don't know. Okay, shit. Show a piece of evidence the police don't have. This? The police, we've shared this with them. This is the crime scene. This is the photo that was shown, like, at the autopsy. This is new footage. This is right here is what happened last night. Which is funny because we stopped and now today it's like the next day. But when we got back to the agency, some fuckers threw brick or rocks through the windows to lure us out. And then there was a big fight after a long chase. It was a trap and it was awesome because we got to face one of the like badasses and he had claws like Wolverine. It was sick. We won. Then we come back to the office and it was a distraction for these guys, which is a totally different gang. It's not the Liu Meng guys with the white masks, but these blue masked weirdos with the, it's so creepy. They showed up and broke our friend's finger, the hacker man, and bashed over our parkour guys, bashed him over the head with a bat, and they made some threats and said stuff. I can't remember, but yeah. Oh, that's so funny, Tom. This might be the only thing. Sorry. I'm with you there. I'm with you. This, it's like, obviously we know he was a pervert for a reason. I don't know. I don't believe he's actually a pervert. That's what I'm saying. He needs to sell it a little bit more. Ooh, it was so great. Okay, after the masked men attacked Tsukumo and Sugura, they dropped a photo of Yagami taken in secret, and told the two detectives to stop sniffling around. They're likely involved in Mikoshiba's. Okay, we got to do this one.
Mind taking a look at this?
That's supposed to be security footage?
I've deduced that these are the killers.
Oh.
Seems they didn't want me probing around Ijincho.
Maybe I don't know.
They even hurt my friends to send a message. Not only that, they turned a local gang against me. The first time they tailed me, I was heading to a meetup with Sawa-sensei from Seiryo High School. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Seiryo 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True.
Ooh, he wants her dead.
She did say that.
She's gonna be the one to die.
It's not just her I detest. The administrators.
Oh no.
The lawyers. It felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved.
Oh no, guys. And
nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential.
Sawa-sensei just had her moment of spilling the guts and telling us everything.
Has no business calling itself justice.
It's a dangerous position to be in.
It was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
What? We still got nothing. This guy's too smart. Why can't we deal with some dumb guys that just spill the beans?
The way that interview went, Ihara's definitely guilty.
No, the game progresses. It said show him the only piece of evidence that the police don't have. And we personally, there was one piece, there was a picture for a while that the police didn't have. That's why we're still focused on it. It was the correct one.
Damn it.
Yeah, all the other stuff, we were at the scene with the cop, and we went over all of that evidence that was in our phone, except for this newest picture.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
What? Really? That's... really? So we actually get some cutscenes. Normally, if you show them the wrong thing, they're like, okay, you did it the wrong one, now you get the chance to show them the next one. It's like, in the past, it never actually just progressed it. And like I said, based on what it said, that's all the other answers, all the other options were incorrect. They said specifically to show the piece of evidence that the cops don't have. That one we shared with the cop, though. Are you sure you're not looking in the walkthrough of our conversation with the cop? Because that was the answer to that one.
Really, guys?
Interesting. We can pop it back and see if it's different. The only thing I did was start up. I mean, all we did was go to the... We can rush through those things. Fuck, I don't know how to do this. Let's see how significantly different this is then. I didn't know that this game had opportunities like that, where you could actually get a different cutscene. I know, but I'm curious of what, like what does he say if we show him that instead? If it's not significantly different, we're gonna reload the other save because I did a couple things, right? Oh no, we have to get through this as well. I forgot about that. It's a fight scene.
Let's roll, Tom.
We'll skip everything else. And yeah, the thing is, based on what they said, yeah, technically that is the correct answer. The cops don't have that piece of evidence. The cops also don't have the evidence that we of the people that, you know, invaded us or whatever. What was I gonna say? It's true the cops don't have the picture of him tied up because all we did was share that with the detective cop. I guess that doesn't mean that the cops have it because only that guy saw it. So technically that is correct, but like, I mean, he is a cop and we did show it to him just yesterday, just like a couple moments before, you know, like a couple, let's say, parts in the main storyline ago. Like, it wasn't that long ago. So that's just interesting. Freaking A. I'm gonna be pretty upset if it is something completely different. Because then I'm gonna be worried about other shit. I thought this is one of those games that we get. If you give them the wrong answer, we get another chance. I thought that's what this, you know, that's typically what goes down when we do stuff in this.
Hey,
You're usually
what's
not
up?
just straight up punished. So, I hope that's not the case. Alright, now we just have to go to the office and take a taxi, and then we're right back at where we were. So, we're almost there. Come on. Because Kaido's with us, we don't get to use our freaking hoverboard. I wonder how he's going to react with this. Huh. I guess that would, maybe that would get him to be like, oh, how do you have that picture or something? I don't know.
Son.
Sorry for the wait.
I've been good. First,
From the-
if you
I don't-
are you and your
This ain't my department.
Are we leaving?
Okay, here we go.
Wait!
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ahara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
I feel like I could probably press start and skip, but fuck it. It wasn't that long of a conversation anyways.
No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Genda and Saori-san. But today, I'm at Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
Yeah, so the one of him still
At
alive.
this point, I'd think.
The one of him
As
decomposed
you know,
was
Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His
I
body was found
know
in
what
a
picture it
warehouse.
was because, like I said,
The
I
question
had the
is,
conversation with
why did
with
you
the
know
cop,
that well enough to proclaim
and
it in court?
they said share the piece of evidence
You
with
might say
him
it
that
was
he
a
doesn't already
miracle.
have, right?
I
And
wouldn't
so
want
it was already
for
the
to
same
come
question.
true,
We've already
and
done
suddenly
that.
it
That's why I'm
Care to
like,
tell us
there's
why
no
you
way it's
wished
that
for
one.
a
We just did that
miracle
one.
like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
But it's still
Mikoshiba.
technically correct.
You blame him for
It's
Toshiro-kun's
for both
death,
of them, right? So
don't
it's like
you?
whatever. I don't know.
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades.
I feel like this, if we do it correctly, we're gonna get him to like
To avoid being
snap.
beaten,
Which
Toshiro
seems-
used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ahara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ahara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san.
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
Okay, here we go. This one.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days.
Where'd you get that photo?
Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her and said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest.
All we got, so all it was
felt like choking the
for
life
that
right out.
image, he says,
Anyone needed
"Oh,
to
how'd
pay.
you get that?" And Yagi,
Mikoshiba,
yeah, that's and then Yagami explains it.
deserved.
Otherwise, the other picture
Nothing short of insane.
He's like,
they were just gonna
Yagami
get
says, these are the people that killed Mikoshiba,
It all
and he's
comes
like,
down
oh,
to
really? And so it's like the same amount
system
of
of
information
laws
on both ends.
There's no business calling it
And then he goes
justice.
into the same thing. So we're gonna load up the last
And
save.
it was you, wasn't
But
it?
good,
You
cool
orchestrated
double up,
every
yeah.
aspect of how
We'll
Mikoshiba
try to do better
died.
on the next one so we
You
can
didn't
get
act alone.
what I
You
guess
were the
is
people
the
behind
correct
it.
answers.
How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
And then he leaves. So it's the same thing. Except for, hey, where'd you get that? Yagami had more dialogue in the first one explaining
The way that
the
interview
people
went,
that like broke
Bahar is
in.
definitely guilty. But if we can't connect him to the murders, we're left with no leads to follow.
Yeah. Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked.
Maybe, and see what he says. Oh, and then we go to this picture again
Possibly
anyways.
link Ihara to those men. Damn it. And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ijincho.
I still feel
I
like
need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll
why
contact one of you.
look at the picture? Why look at this picture after the cutscene and be like, "Oh, we were so close. How do I link him to this?" Why do that if the correct answer is that other picture? I understand they have two cutscenes, but I gotta believe, because like I said, we already shared the picture of him in the chair with the cops. I gotta believe that I'm still I don't feel like I'm necessarily wrong in the first one, because the evidence that I showed in the first one the cops don't have, so it's also a correct answer, and it makes more sense because the next scene he's looking at the picture, and when the conversation happened, like the one that I chose, he said the same stuff with, "Do you remember Sawa Sensei?" And then he goes into the whole dialogue of that, but also he explained like these people, I think they killed the guy, and they broke in, or they did this or that last night at the agency or whatnot, right? I don't know. That is weird, but yeah, let's load up the other save. And that has me slightly nervous when it comes to some stuff, especially later in the. I don't have to do this. Go. Very interesting though. I don't like how there's like, I love how there's more than one. Not all right. So I love how they have a cutscene for like each piece of evidence that you show. Like I love how they give you something for each thing, but I don't like how they cut it off right after you choose one of them. That I did not like. Like if one of them is not correct, then let me do another one. Okay, so is this number problem? All right, we'll continue. That was, yeah, that is very weird though. And again, I just disagree with the freaking walkthrough because how we shared that piece of evidence in the last big cutscene moment of the story with the detective, and it seems weird to share the same piece of evidence in the next big cutscene thing with the murder, even though, like I said, it is all connected and it does make sense. But son of a bitch, I don't like how there's like that, like, oh, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. I don't like that. I want it to be straight up, cut and dry. Like this, you have to use this specific thing to progress. That's that. Hello, kitties. Hey, is this Mochi?
A name, huh?
Mochi? I always offer food because it progresses it the most. That's why we buy so much food. Good
And
night.
stay down.
So there's some side quests, but guys, the side quests are gonna just, it's such a hole that you go down, such a rabbit hole. I might mess with some of these side quests off stream. Wow, there's a lot of them. Let's keep going with the story because I want to make some progress. We're only on chapter 4. So, or now we're on chapter 5? I think maybe. No, normally it does a cool, we must still be on chapter 4. It does a really cool, like, sequence whenever we get a new chapter. And I did kick their ass, and that's an excellent point to bring up, Amber, is we play these, because all these games are, like, in the same franchise. They have the same type of fighting. You get used to the style of fighting, like, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm good, because I still get my ass kicked sometimes by the game. I'm not good at dodging exactly, but it's nice to feel like, I've been here before. Let's just quickly kick some ass real quick and move on. Yeah, how many chapters are there, Devil? So I know if we're. I want to say that it's probably going to be up there to close to 20, and that's why I think like, oh fuck, we shouldn't. 4 is so low. Was the last one more like 12? I don't remember now. 13? Okay. It's better.
It wasn't that
It's
long
not bad.
ago.
Okay.
It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage.
Oh no.
Miko Shiba's murder ended up on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
Yikes.
You gotta forgive me.
They're gonna show. Oh no.
Do anything you want.
Graphic content up coming up, I'm sure.
Do it. I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't know he'd kill himself. I really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it. Stop it.
No fucking way. No. He must have a twin brother. He must have a twin brother, right? No, that means that they did do. No. 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 What?
Has an alibi for this, doesn't he?
What the
They already
fuck?
found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Miko Shiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this? One way or another.
Yo, is this footage, Doctor?
His entire alibi was
Oh
a
my
massive
god. Okay,
cover-up.
so
They
the
can't both be true.
I'll wait for them to be finished talking, but there was already a theory that was
If you want
placed.
my opinion on
I'll
it,
explain it in a minute.
This looks real.
A deep fake or something, exactly, right?
Another chat with Ahara.
Bro.
Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
Oh my god. Like, what if it's his brother or something? It's not. It's not. What I feel like, I think the detective... Alright, so there was a little bit of foreshadowing where, okay, it was... How would they be able to pull that off? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see it. Okay. There was a little bit of foreshadowing, possibly. I don't know for sure, but let's just save over this one. It involved the conversation with the other detective. We were talking about what was found in the stomach of Miko Shiba, the corpse, when they did the autopsy afterwards, and how they were able to determine, like, around what time of day he died or when he died or this or that because of, like, his favorite breakfast that he ate that was, like, in his stomach and how decomposed it was or this or that. I can't remember exactly all the details, but maybe it's not that specific thing, but maybe there is some sort of twist here where the time frame of the murder is not accurate and we're being tricked, and the police even got tricked. Is that, yeah, I think the time frame of when they believe this was done may not be correct. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out a little bit more into that. But this is exciting. What a twist. That was really great. Oh, I love the intro to these new chapters too. This game's great. It's great. Ooh, previously on.
A train groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each.
Yeah, that was the
After
fuckers that threw the stuff through the
confronting
windows.
Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
Double Jeopardy. I knew Double Jeopardy was gonna come into play at some point. That's why I felt like the evidence that he shared during that one court case, or like the confession that he made, or all the stuff he said, is that permissible in like in other? I mean, he's still in jail, right? No, he's in jail for being a pervert. Can he?
So the murder footage
Can he
is already
no
making
longer
rounds
be like
online. I don't think it's shown up
put on
TV.
trial for that same?
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all
I totally called that
unsubstantiated
early on, but I wasn't sure if I
sources.
was correct in the
Typical,
idea.
really. An ex-cop going from
Nice.
by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake.
Devil,
Plausible.
nice.
AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles. Someone even made a video that made it look like the US president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
There's always
Can't guys
a
like you tell if a video is
story
fake or not,
always
though?
opens up
Aren't there any
room
signs?
for
Oh,
teaching
there are
us stuff.
several telltale signs of a video being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. And wouldn't you know it, nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Why would the killers go through the trouble of spreading this footage? What good would it serve them? Causing a public uproar? Obstructing the investigation? Whatever the case, I still have some interviewing to do.
Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
I love Taco Bell. I have had Taco Bell a billion times. We're not going to get lost in the master system, but let us look through our game. I have had the Nacho Prize, and I know that they're like popular enough for people for them to bring them back after the initial promotion. But I gotta be honest, the spices of the fries mixed with, I don't know, they made me sick. I love nacho cheese though. Get out of town, I love nacho cheese. I might just not be a big fan of or maybe just the fries, they get soggy very easily. I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of the nacho fries, but I do love me some nacho cheese. I always get Nacho Bel Grandes. Yeah, not a fan of deli, yeah. Like, I don't know why. I don't necessarily know why they came back. I don't know. But I imagine people were fans of it if they came back. Nice. Now that's cool. It's like Commando meets fucking Doom meets Alien. Yeah, I mean, alright, so let's say, like, I had them. I probably, when the promotion first came out, I had them maybe, like, 3 times. First time, liked them. Second time, didn't really enjoy it. Third time, realized I really don't like these. So, you know, and they might be good the first time, but I don't know. They made me sick. I love nacho cheese, though, so maybe I was just hyped on the nacho cheese. Love nacho cheese. Oh, okay. Psycho! This is why I was doing so much claw shit yesterday, guys. Haha. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, that's it? Me bear. Nailed it. I am happy. Yes. Floating bear. It's permanent design. Fries and ice cream with Wendy's, yeah. I mean, that's also interesting. I love Wendy's fries. Although people also do it with McDonald's, huh? I guess people probably do it with any of the places. Yeah, I don't know. I do get the salty and the sweet. I get it. I don't typically eat it, but yeah, that's not too bad. I can't. Sorry. I'm glad this happened. No, I'm gonna test it. We're gonna leave the bunny. Watch it break the game. Just crammed up there. Love it. It fell. Let's make room. Let's just make it look nice. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'm done decorating. Let's go meet Sari.
Ah, let me get this straight. Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose?
Word.
If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ehara could answer that one for you.
Are we going to find out the whole Double Jeopardy rules? Is that what they're going to teach us?
We're off to see Saori-san then?
Double Jeopardy is somewhat... I don't really understand it fully, but they're obviously going to explain why he probably can't get in trouble for the shit that he shared or something. I don't know. I feel like shit you can. I mean, it's like evidence right there. But I'm sure that there's some sort of silly case. Like, there's just some silly loophole, I'm sure, that is why he's like... He seems to be much smarter than us. Hara is quite the smart man. We're dealing with the fucking Hannibal Lecter here. And it's kind of cool. It's really cool. So we'll see. God, sorry. Sorry, but oh, guys, we have a purple. Let's do it. He's scared. Ah, he almost got ran over. He's out.
And stay down.
For the same case, again after being found guilty. So, that's the same case, but what about if information is shared within a case? It's like, is that information locked to that case? And so therefore, if they try to try him again with that information, it's like, can't do it. It was that information was part of this case. That's what I'm kind of confused on. Is like, I feel like they can still get him on something, but that's what I'm thinking is where the jail.
Hold the door, please.
We'll see. Yay! We haven't seen her yet.
It's been too damn long, Mafia-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for
Right,
South?
yeah, so I understand that aspect of it. I'm just wondering if there's another loophole that is kind of still under the realm of Double Jeopardy that they're going to try to pull on us. Because when it's straight up like that, it wouldn't be Double Jeopardy. It's a different case. One thing is a pervert thing, the other thing is a murder. So different stuff. But yeah. Yeah, this is two different cases. So but because the title is called Double Jeopardy, I'm afraid, this is also Japanese law. Maybe they have something. Yeah, groping and murder, two different things. You're kind of similar. No, but yeah. So I'm just waiting for some sort of like, did you know kind of moment. Yeah, okay. Mafuyu is a public prosecutor for the Tokyo office. She's also best friends with Sari-san ever since college. Oh, I'm so worried these guys are gonna get hurt. I care about these characters so much. Whenever there's like murder movies and the loved ones are always targeted at some point. Maybe when the killer gets desperate later on in the movie or the story. Oh man, it's just
Are you here about the Ehara case too?
Of course. The prosecutor's office is in total chaos right now, especially the higher-ups.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ahara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ehara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
Okay, sorry, it's still fine.
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafuyu? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
Mafia is going to be the one we lose. That was initially when I first saw the trailer, I thought it was Mafia. But ever since we started playing the game and Mafia hasn't been in the mix,
Sorry? Something like
I thought it was going to be like Sorry or something.
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just
But that's
now.
only because I thought that Yagami and Mafia were going to continue a romantic relationship from the first one.
I miss this little banter.
But when we hadn't seen her yet, I said, oh, well, maybe they're not together. Maybe that didn't work out.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance.
The comb on the
They've
screen
deemed
is
it
just
an
going to
unreliable
scratch it.
source, and
You
therefore
just don't want to use a
useless as
comb on
evidence.
video footage.
Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ahara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ehara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ehara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Is that what they're going to say then?
Which
It's double
means
jeopardy
the
because it
murder
was
video
around the
doesn't
same
really
time?
add up, does it?
You can't accuse someone of doing something at that
I'm
same moment
saying
when he was already
prosecution
found
believes the
guilty
video's
of
been
doing something
falsified.
else at that same moment.
Special effects.
Is that what they're trying to say?
CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
That's a good
Furthermore,
point.
The prosecutor pushing that stance.
If you've been
was
found
the
guilty
one who
doing
handled
something at a
Ehara's
certain
trial.
time,
And that is...
yeah,
His
that
name
makes
is
sense
Sadao
now.
Takano. He was the
It's
one
like
gunning the horse for
you
Ahara
can't
the
be
first
said,
time,
oh no, he did this and
especially
this at the
considering
same
his
time.
officer
That just
status.
doesn't make sense.
He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ehara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ahara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well,
Great.
who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ehara until they're sure the video is real. If they come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ehara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly. None of the detectives are happy about that.
Oh my god.
Especially
See,
that
this
with
guy's
Kanagawa.
smart. He planned
Their
all of
job
this.
is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
I really like the Sahara guy. We're getting a really good villain in this one. Last one was all like political and science and people, you know, drug related stuff. Like, you know, it's cool. It's whatever. You know, you got your people of high ranking office that, you know, just a lot of bad top guys. But yeah, this is definitely something different. I like this. Video footage of murder preventing a police investigation instead of starting one. What an absurd situation.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ahara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold.
Get it?
All to save face for the court and the prosecution.
Right?
If Ahara really did commit
Where a murder is, he gets away with a murder just
this
be.
debacle only serves as proof.
True.
I guess a murder is
Turn the
equal
trial
to
into
that little bit of
farce.
a
There's
little
no
bit
way
of a
we're
grope.
letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah,
Gotta challenge it.
That's
It's so
scary.
obvious you should challenge it.
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time we've been writing off the
Well, we don't really care about our
but it's looking more and more
what
likely
do you call it?
that
Our
Court might
image
write
and
into his
stuff.
hand.
Everyone else, they're worried about their job and this and that. They don't want to go
As
against
for me,
a court
I'm done being
a court
played
ruling
for
or
a
whatnot. We don't
fool.
give a shit.
And
We'll do
you heard
whatever
what I
we
came
gotta
to
do.
say. And with that, I will be on my way.
Yeah.
But if
Oh,
you
is that,
need
is that
help,
it? That's what I'm thinking.
Sounds
That's what it is. Yeah, I know
think we're
someone
good for
is.
now.
We know someone is, man.
thanks.
I
We'll
thought the
take
kid
care
was
of a
gonna
lot.
die
No problem.
earlier
See
when
ya.
he was supposed to meet us at the crime scene. Oh, when we went to the subway, I thought he wasn't gonna be there.
Was Mafiu-chan cuter than ever? or what?
It's always gonna die, man.
Maybe it's time to light that flame again, huh?
How many
He
times
said
do I have to
something
tell
that
you,
that
it's not like
that made you feel that way. Just with him saying that we should
Yagami-san,
fight
we
it.
should go see Ihara as soon as possible. I wonder what he'll have to say about the video.
Anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Ihara about that video face to face. Any chance we could see him again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment. It's from Ihara's prison.
Oh no.
What?
What?
Hello? Yes, this is Shirosaki. Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor. That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ihara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How was that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance.
Yeah.
That or Ihara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy,
Mhm.
eh, Doc?
Whatever it is.
We knew it would,
screwing
right?
up our
It's got to be
plans.
big if it's going to be the
Yeah.
main story of the game.
Timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah? I'd like to hear him.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ihara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
Well, the groping had so many witnesses. The murder didn't have any witnesses. He could lie about the murder. The murder didn't take place when they think it took place. That's what I'm trying to say. The time frame for the murder is not what they think the time frame is. And so they think that they can't accuse him of this because it's this or that, but that murder, obviously, he did the murder, what, earlier, and somehow, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you, he did something. How do you preserve the body in the state that it was? Take the body down, store it in cold storage, bring it back up, and then place it there again. I feel like there would just be too much evidence of something like that. I don't know. This is interesting. I'm doubting the murder right now. The groping, everyone caught the footage of the groping. They have 1 billion cameras. Wait, what? Wait, I thought we're talking about like the... Oh! No. Okay, no, the groping incident was 100% a setup. Is it 100% a setup? I didn't know that's what they were referencing. I thought they were talking about like which bit of information is legitimate. The murder footage, I believe is 100% real, except for the time at which they think that footage took place. They're wrong there, because obviously he was the groping incident. The groping incident was 100%. I'm glad they used the wording in that, because otherwise I would have still confused it. What if they're both real? That's awesome. What if, like, honestly, what if he has a twin brother? What if that's the twist? No. The groping incident was a setup. 100%.
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ahara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search
The
for
people that
evidence wouldn't
grabbed
be as
him.
intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Did they?
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
I want to interview
Okay,
the people
what first?
that
Should we
held him and
investigate
caught
the
him.
crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there.
Yeah.
Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ahara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Time to really scrutinize this case. What evidence was Ahara relying on to falsify his alibi? That. Oh, fuck. Oh, this one right here. Where it's like the eyewitness smartphone, it zooms in on his face, and there's no doubt that it's him. You get that full, like, that clear footage. All this other stuff is a little bit meh. Let's go through this stuff, though. Alright, if Ahara murdered Nikshiba, there must be some decent, or deceit within the groping evidence. Oh, never mind. I don't know exactly what they're asking. Security camera footage of the numerous cameras recorded the groper attempting to flee the scene with a female victim in pursuit. There was a couple blind spots. I wonder if something there. Look at how specific this information is. That's what I'm saying, Amber. That's what I'm saying. Is the people that grabbed him, that he allowed to capture him, because this dude's running and he's going. How did people so far from the scene be the ones to capture him? Once you get far enough away, like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's obviously, you know, people could have been like, oh, grab that guy, he's running, and they could have reacted. But something a little bit fishy about that, right? Because he got pretty far away from her by the time that he was actually caught. This footage right here, though, look how it specifies. It shows Ahara getting pinned down by passerby at the station platform on October 7th at exactly 12 or 9:12 a.m. It's the specifics of this footage is what I think. But is it what makes it like super pertinent to the case, to him deceiving everyone? But I don't understand what they're asking in this question. If Ahara murdered Nikshiba, there must be some deceit within the groping evidence. I don't think the video footage is deceiving. I think that's real. I just think that footage is used as a The report of the trace elements inspection taken from Ahara's hands immediately after his arrest. The trace fibers detected on him match the fibers of the victim's underwear. Could that have been? Mass transit card belonging to Ahara, the commuter pass automatically records the time of entry into a station. He passed through the over an hour before the incident occurred. There we go. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Amber. I find that to be incredibly suspicious. What if... No, because don't they have on camera. They have on camera of him wandering around for hours. Security camera footage of the station. A person in sunglasses who appears to be here standing in one place. It's this. This is deceived. This is the deception. For over an hour. During this time, there's a couple blind spots. Guys, this is it. This is it. There was a couple blind spots There, he got to the station hours before. He could have. Obviously, the person that got to the station hours before is not him, or he did, and then during a blind spot, they take off his clothes, changes, he leaves, he commits the murder, he comes back, they switch back out, right? Tell me you're with me on that. Because that person right there, even though he looks like Ihara, what if he's not? And look at how they word it. A person in sunglasses who appears to be Ihara stands in one place watching passerbys for over an hour. Security camera footage from inside a train car at 9:06 a.m. Ihara and the female victim board the train. See, it's not someone that looks like Ihara. They just say Ihara, and yeah, board the train. But actually, crime is not visibly captured by the camera. However, when the train arrives at Shinjuku Station, the footage clearly shows the female victim grabbing Ihara's wrist, followed by him fleeing. How do we know she's not part of it as well? This involves a lot of people, and we know there's a female that already is involved because she's the one that threatened Sawa Sensei. To which I'm actually worried that Sawa Sensei is going to get in trouble now because she's told us too much and she was told to back off. She might be the one that dies. I don't know. But I have a feeling that the lady that was involved, like the victim, what if she's actually, it's all big, everyone's in it. So when yes, Devil, awesome, thank you. I hate when we're not in agreement because then I'm worried. All right. An overhead view of path of the groper from exiting. Yeah, this one's interesting because it shows how there's some blind spots. And then, yeah, this is just the murder footage. So let's do the possible deceit. 1 hour security footage. A person in sunglasses who appears. That's the phrasing, right? That's the phrasing.
This part's still getting to me.
The security footage from Ikebukuro Station shows Ihara arriving at the platform around 7:50 a.m. He just stood there for over an hour.
This is like a mastermind plan. This is awesome,
right?
Yes, but Ihara says he was deliberating whether to go through with seeing his wife. After all, the two are separated.
Could there be any chance this is an Ihara imposter?
Huh?
There are blind
Using
spots.
the hat and shades to make it less obvious?
We should see how close that is to the
If Ihara had a double,
blind
he'd be
spot.
free to murder Mikoshiba in Ijincho at 7:30. Then a few hours later, just past 9 o'clock, he swaps places with the stand-in and gropes the victim.
I actually considered that possibility, but there wasn't an opportunity for any sort of swap to occur.
Oh, really?
None at all?
Not true.
See, Ihara was caught on multiple security cameras standing right by the victim as they board the train. And the camera inside the train car continues this unbroken footage. At this point, Ihara gropes the victim, as proven by the trace elements detected. Then once the train arrives at Shinjuku, Ihara flees the scene, and is promptly tackled by passers-by once the victim calls for help. After that,
These guys. Look at how he just fell into their hands. Look at how he fell into their hands. He needed to be sure he got caught. Those guys are involved.
Right?
100%.
Since we're pretty sure Ihara had accomplices, why not assume one could have been his stand-in?
As we discussed, there was no opportunity for any sort of person swapping to occur.
I hope we can
The
show
victim
evidence
felt
that
a
there
hand
was.
reach up into her knee-length skirt, scaring her motionless for the full 6-minute ride to Shinjuku Station.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya, 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ihara's alibi might have been fabricated.
I still don't know.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a fresh source of info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant.
Yeah, he didn't try to like do too much to escape, and he like kind of like tripped. It's just, I don't know. It's so we already know there's more people involved because the guys with the bats and the masks.
It looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
I'm guessing those guys were those guys.
Mention it, I am getting hungry.
sure. Go some time with
We should
Kaido.
have the
I don't like
victim's
that.
personal information somewhere on file here. I'll need some time to find it. Feel free to go eat with Kaito-san.
Probably gonna get a visit.
I brought my own food. Unless I'm working at the courthouse, I always bring a bento. Thanks to Mom.
Nice. High five, man.
Say, Yagami, you sure you don't want to take up your old post again? I've got nothing against detectives, but the energy here is so different when you're around.
Everybody loves Yagami. I feel like they also needed, he needed to offend
Think they want something?
someone
That's
who
not a
he knew
friendly
would
hello.
tattle on him.
It did
If,
look like they
I
mean
imagine there's
business.
plenty of girls that he could have groped
Is
that would have been
Arcade's idea
scared
of
and
an ambush?
didn't speak
How
up and just
basic.
went on with their lives. I gotta believe that she's also involved. I don't trust it. Wow.
Over there, too.
We're being watched.
Same losers from yesterday. Guess they want to settle the score.
Looks like they rounded up some buddies and waited for us to show.
Well, whatever the hell they want, let's not get Genda-sensei and them involved. Follow me.
Okay.
That's their way of eliminating the city from where we can actually go. They say, hey, it's okay if you want to play baseball. Eat here, can't we? Oh, hell yeah. We're back, and let's try that Super Stamina Bowl.